Most of us spend a lot of our day staring at a computer screen or looking at our phones, and you may have noticed this putting a real strain on your eyes. There is a name for that. It is called computer vision syndrome or digital eye strain. And tonight, Dr. Mitchel Goldman is here from UCSD to talk about this with who is most at risk and exactly how we can prevent it from happening. Thanks for being here, Dr. G.
Always good to be here, Kathleen.
Well, first off, exactly what is computer vision syndrome and how does it manifest itself?
You know, it actually affects over 50% of all of us that look at computers. And it's not just about the eyes, it's about our brains as well. And so what happens is when we're looking at computers all day long, it's not the same as looking at a piece of paper. Our eyes actually have to focus and unfocus continuously. And that puts a lot of strain on the eye muscles. And so what can happen is not only will you be getting things like blurry vision, but also what happens is you end up getting headaches and a lot of eye strain and muscle aches, and then depending on where the computer is, you can actually get neck aches as well.
Well, let's talk about some of the symptoms then, because that really sort of runs the gamut. How do you zero in on that this is actually caused by your staring and working at a computer?
Well, it's very easy. When you go on vacation, if you don't get headaches and you don't get eye strain and your eyes aren't dry, then you're not staring at a computer. You know, one of the other things that especially causes the dry red eyes, when you stare at a computer, you're not blinking. You know, most of us blink about 17 times a minute. And when we're staring at a computer, that goes down to just 2 or 3 times a minute. So it's very, very important to actually do things to correct this. And it's actually not that difficult to accomplish.
And there are some professionals who are more at risk than others. I'm venturing to guess mine could be one of them.
It really is. And almost any profession where you're looking at a computer, like flight controllers, secretaries, accountants, so many people where you're looking at a computer, those are the people that are going to be affected. But there's easy ways to actually cure yourself of the problem or alleviate the problem. The most simplest thing is the 20-20-20 rule. And what that means is that every 20 minutes, you should look away from the computer to something about 20 feet away for 20 seconds. And what that will do is it'll just rest your eyes so that you can defocus. Other things are to look at your desk and where your computer is sitting. The computer should be 2 feet away, about 24 inches or so it produces less strain on your eyes. And then the computer should be at a level where your eyes are at the top of the computer, so you're looking down a little bit, and that'll make them a little less dry.
And real quickly, Dr. G, do glasses insulate you in any way from these effects?
Well, yes and no. It's not particularly the glasses, it's having a prescription. So, you know, many of us, especially those over 40, and I'm over 40, are a little nearsighted or farsighted. And so we need a prescription. So if we're looking at a computer all day, it's very important to have our eyes checked by our eye doctors because we want to have the right prescription so that we can actually see the computer better. Now, there's some people that say you can also cut the glare by wearing different eyeglasses or by putting a screen on the computer that cuts glare, and that'll also help a lot.
All right, some good tips and certainly practical in this day and age. Thank you so much, Dr. G.
Always good to be here, Kathleen.